Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Eyes and ears, we have a very, very special sponsor. E1, baby. I'm wearing it.
E1, baby. I am really excited about this sponsor. They are the best, dude. I'm rocking mine right now. I got the Element. What do you have, Dan?
I have the Apex, baby. This is more sportsy style.
Yeah, well, this is the fancy style. I go where I make my speeches, and people ask me, hey, where'd you get that Rolex? And I'm like, oh, sorry, it's an E1. So cool thing about it is the E1 Bradley timepiece. And the cool thing about it, it's a design made for the blind, but it's also made for the sighted.
That's correct. Because it's not a watch, it's a timepiece. And it encourages people to ask questions and talk about. I love it.
It's a conversation starter. I had a guy buy one right when I showed him it. The cool thing about this is it's two ball bearings.
Yeah.
That go in it. There's the hours on the outside that you feel with your thumb, and then the minutes. And when the minutes circles out of place, you just shake your wrist, and it's right back into time with these magnets that pull the ball bearings.
Here, let's see if you can kind of hear. Let me.
Yes,
bam,
you can hear it. It's so cool. It even works as a fidget spinner. And what's really cool,
it does. I do mess with mine a bunch.
You know what they're doing? You know what they're doing right now? They're doing the relay exchange where you can send in your old E1 timepiece and get it refurbished, and now you can buy those for $100 US. 100 USD. You know that's 60% less than any other timepieces on the market, Dan?
Yep. Well, yeah, people will send in their old ones. They refurbish them. I believe mine actually might be a refurbished one.
I don't think so. It
no, is mine brand new?
And
you can't even tell the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
But yep.
And the cool thing is you can get with these refurbished ones if you go to E1 Time. What is it? E1-time.com. That's EONE-time.com/relay. And you can check out these refurbished watches.
Oh, this is what I like about the refurbished ones, is you can also get, if you want, the backstory of that person's watch. So they'll put a little note in there with you for it.
I know, I thought that was really cool too.
Full where they've had it and all this stuff.
The journey that the watch has been on to this point.
Yes.
You might get one of mine. It's got journeys. It's got some miles on it. One awesome thing, if you want a brand new E1 is hooking our listeners up with a 15% discount code if you go to E1 and you use the discount code 4BADEYES. That's FOURBADEYES.
All caps.
Go and get your freaking timepiece today and start conversations. Challenge and be innovative and just wear your E1 and look good.
And the packaging it came in has all these. It's all Braille too. So I was able to read everything. It's like this dope, beautiful packaging that it comes in, like a box that has everything embroidered on there in Braille.
It's such good packaging.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't, like I said, if you're not blind, don't worry. You can still read it because it's just a tactile system. It's not Braille, and you can check the time when you're talking to someone without even them knowing you're checking your time, and you can be like, "Oh, I gotta go."
Start some conversations today.
And end them.
E1, baby.
E1. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4 bad eyes. We're back.
I only have 2.
Welcome back, eyes and ears.
I only have 2.
I have 2 bad eyes.
I have 2.
2 and 2 is 4.
Oh, dude. We should start a podcast.
I don't know what we would call it, though.
Maybe the D'Anthony Show?
We also have 2 good eyes, too. We have Tommy Gunn.
Oh, we got Tommy Gunn in the building.
He's back again.
We got Tommy Gunn, the Google master. Yes. Say hello, Tommy Gunn.
Hello.
Young Tommy.
That is a voice for radio, if I ever heard one.
That's a good voice. Good voice.
Hello.
You got a good set of vocal cords on you there, Tommy.
Yeah. I told him he's also a musician and singer, and I told him he had to warm up his vocal cords before the show.
Ooh, let me hear him sing. Can you hit me with a C?
Hit me with a C.
C, 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 C.
Ah, C. Wow, now he's just rubbing it in that he can see. He just goes, I see.
Yeah, wow.
Well, dude,
see.
I can't see. Why of all notes did you pick the C?
I picked it.
No, I know.
It's a play on, words.
Play on the show we should start.
See.
Oh, say, can you see? No, I can't.
Oh my God! Did you use that one in chorus?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I wish I did.
every time they say, "I can't,
I can't.
can't see, Mrs. Doubtfire," whatever your music teacher is.
Oh, freaking chorus, dude. Don't bring me back to those days.
Yeah, it's good times. Yeah, we got a lot of good sensory for you here.
Yeah.
For the eyeballs on YouTube, ears on podcasts, all that good stuff.
Eyes and
Back
ears.
with another fantastic episode.
Is fantastic the right adjective?
Spectacular.
It's like, I like that. Spectacular.
Spectacular, fantastic,
Fantabulous.
exuberant, uber good app. I hate when people say app. It's a good app.
Oh, I hate that word.
What's his name says it in You Might Be Drunk podcast all the time. It drives me nuts.
Oh, Sam says it.
Yeah, he always says
Sam,
it's a good app.
yeah, he
It's a good app.
does. He does. He does. It was a
Say
great
that,
app.
Sam. Should write an email in. Tell him that's one of my peeves.
Do you have a peeve?
A peeve? Peeves. Things that peeve me off. I hate when people, if someone fumbles their words, like they'll be like, and they go, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm
When they
saying?
actually make that
Yeah,
sound?
so they'll be like, yeah, blah, blah, tomorrow. Like, just keep talking and don't say the blah. I feel like it's the thing that like young kids do, like when they're talking in front of a class and they just feel awkward. It's like, blah.
That pisses you off?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a weird peeve.
Kind of irks me when I hear it. It's like, just keep talking.
Yeah.
Just fix it and move on. We're all adults here. We all fumble over our words. Yeah. What you got a peeve, dude?
Peeve. I'm trying to think. I'm still irked from that freaking guy, dude, but
Yeah, that's a good peeve, yeah.
I know.
You can't see this, but yeah.
Yeah, you know you can't see. I forgot to tell you, too, because I listened back to that. I forgot to tell you that because it wasn't just one thing he was referencing. It was like 5 different things.
Yeah.
So it was like every time he would say something new, he's like, you couldn't see it, but.
Yeah, got it. I picked that up. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, bud.
I have another
I know you-
peeve. Not really a peeve, but dude, very embarrassing. I was flying home from Florida, and I got bumped up to first class. So I'm in first class, and I'm leaving. I didn't use the bathroom the whole flight, but I usually use the bathroom right before I get off the plane, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like waiting. Can I hop in the bathroom real quick before I leave? Like waiting for assistants to come get me anyways.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, because it's easier than just having to go in the airport.
I hate the airport bathroom.
Yeah, it's annoying. It takes way more time. So I go and I pee, and I'm standing up, thinking I'm peeing in the toilet, dude. And like, I finished, and like I go to turn, and the ground is wet. The ground is like a puddle under my feet. And I did this once before. I don't know how I miss in that tiny bathroom. Like something about those toilets are different than a standard toilet.
I
So
cannot,
like,
I can't believe you're saying this right now.
and I'm
because
like,
I got off a flight 2 days ago, and I had to pee so bad that I peed in the bathroom, in the first class bathroom.
yeah.
And dude, it's something with those bathrooms. The toilet doesn't have like water in it or something.
Well,
so
that's
you
the thing,
can't.
dude.
You
There's
can't
not
hear when
toilets,
you're
so you don't
stream.
hear it. Normally, you hear the stream hit the water. You know you're hitting the thing. So
That's what I'm saying, dude.
sounded like I was in.
It's so, dude. It's like Russian roulette when you piss in a freaking
Dude, it was
airport
bad.
airplane bathroom.
I felt so bad, and then I go.
But,
last time I did it, there were a bunch of paper towels, so I actually cleaned up the fucking floor a little bit.
Oh,
This time there were no paper towels, and I was like, dude, But I was the last one off the plane, so I'm like, just leaving this one for the cleaning crew. So
Oh my
sorry,
God.
I felt so bad. I was like, oh my, I hope they
Dude,
don't go in there.
don't
dude.
feel too bad. You ever
I
get...
mean, there was pee everywhere, dude. Like literally,
what are
I
you
heard
gonna
it.
do though? Like, dude,
You
I
know,
had to go so bad. It was like I couldn't even think straight, and I'm just like, it was one of those where they like kept you on the because you got there 20 minutes early, and they're like, oh, we can't get you off until there's freaking this plane pushes off or whatever. So I'm like, dude, I gotta piss so bad, and I basically held in the whole flight. Did you ever get it where
That was me though. I held the whole flight. I was
I will
first class,
hold a
so I
piss.
had 2 beers.
Yeah.
I had the water. I had a little snack. So I mean, I peed a lot, dude.
it's
It was
amazing how
bad.
long we could hold a piss. Like, I think being blind enhances that.
Yeah, well, you can train your bladder. So our bladders are pretty trained for like
Dude,
just waiting. Yeah.
I've waited so long, and it gets to the point though. Have you ever gotten to that point where you're like, dude, I don't care, I'll drop my pants right here and piss. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where a bathroom is. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I carry a big water bottle in my lady's car for peeing in the car.
Oh, you got a piss jug?
Oh, I got a piss jug.
That's disgusting, dude.
Yeah, it's gross, but it
piss
comes
jug.
in handy all the time.
Just last the ride.
No, it's different, especially when I'm drinking.
Kelly, she has to pee a lot, so like I get plenty of chances.
She stopped. Yeah, I don't really stop. I just do it. Man, we're good. It's
Damn.
more for like when I'm drinking, when we're going around bars and stuff.
Dude, you ever get like locked? This is another reason why I can't go in those bathrooms in airplanes. I literally don't know how to open them, like when I'm inside. And one time, dude,
Stuck
I
in
was
there?
on a flight, and I had to pee so bad. I go in the bathroom, right? It's like the plane's in air. That's how bad I had to go. And I go in the bathroom. I don't even turn the lights on because I don't care. And I guess the only way to turn the lights on is to like lock the door too.
Yeah, when you lock it, I think
Yeah.
they come up.
So like I didn't know that because I couldn't figure out how the hell to lock it. So I'm just like, screw it. I just gotta pee real quick. And I'm peeing. I like wash my hands and stuff. I'm trying to get out, dude. I'm looking I start feeling from the bottom of the door
Yeah,
to
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
You're
top,
scanning the whole
scanning the
door.
whole
Yeah.
perimeter, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do, dude? I'm gonna die in this bathroom. Like, I literally was having a panic attack, and like, you don't want to bother anyone at first because you're like, dude, I'm gonna look so dumb.
Yeah, you
Like,
feel
I
dumb.
gotta just figure this out. You give yourself like what feels like 20 minutes, probably like 3 minutes, and so eventually I start trying to like press on the door to get out, to like fold it, and I just start banging on the door, dude. I'm like, get me out of here! Like, I'm
Oh my
fucking stuck,
God.
dude. I legit thought the bathroom was like locked from the outside. I was
Did somebody come open it?
yeah, dude. One of the stewardess
Flight
came. She's like,
attendant.
is everything okay?
I was like, yeah, just couldn't figure the door out. Yeah,
But-
they're weird. It's either that really tiny, like $half size little twisty knob, or it's
Yeah,
just
those
crystal
I'm down
clear.
with. I had one of those in my last plane. I was like, oh, sick.
Yeah,
It's like
or
a real
just
doorknob.
push from the center. Usually, is
But
like folding. one.
Last thing about airplane stuff, and we can move on. But you just reminded me of my peeve because I knew I had one, and I don't know if other people like agree with this. You might even disagree, but dude, it's the biggest peeve for me when I don't even request it, and I'm even traveling with Kelly, and I get off the plane and there's someone waiting there with a wheelchair for me.
Are you Anthony?
Yeah, and dude,
Yeah.
this is how bizarre it was. I was like, no, like I'm okay. I don't need one. Someone that actually needed a wheelchair, there wasn't one for them. They're like, excuse me, can I go on that?
Oh, did they say no?
No, they said yeah.
Oh, they
because
did? Okay,
she was like, I don't have anything to do. Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was like, jeez, dude, like, you gave a blind person a wheelchair, but not the crippled.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, what is going on here?
It's yeah, I don't. So, dude, I put that service on all my. You can do it in like the Delta app. You
I
can
just put that on
request.
blind so they know.
Yeah, I do that, and then yeah, so half the time there's somebody there. You damn like yeah, but I'm all yeah.
I don't like Delta, dude.
Love Delta's the best. Son.
I don't like Delta.
Why? They're the best. Dude.
I'm a United guy.
There you are. United we fly.
United we fly, dude.
United we stand.
I don't know. It's something about Delta. I feel like
United we fall.
I've had way more instances where the people just seem like annoyed and mean the whole time.
Yeah, it's all about the crew you get.
Yeah.
You know,
I just had way more.
You get a crew that's based in Detroit. They can be a little bit more rude than one based in, Atlanta or something. Nice. They're always nice from Atlanta. I feel like they're always nice from Atlanta.
From Atlanta,
yeah. Portland's always really nice.
Cali's like give or take, because for me it's like New York or Cali.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all on your crew. Sometimes they're really, really good.
Flying.
Sometimes they're a little too annoying.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, dude. I don't know. I got bumped up to platinum.
Some lady, we were on the plane.
Hooked up, dude.
Some lady, we were on the plane. She goes, Kelly put our 2 bags up there, our roller bags and stuff. And some lady comes in after because we pre-boarded. She's like trying to put her, like the plane's packed, and she's trying to put her stuff up like right above our seats, and like sees that our thing is full, and she's like, "Oh, how rude."
Really?
Yeah.
How rude?
That was her response, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, I told you the pandemic made people like have.
I've had my skateboard up there and someone trying to put his bag in, like, oh, there's a skateboard up here. Yeah, that's mine.
One time, Kelly was.
That one irked me a lot.
We were on a flight, and this guy had a freaking guitar. So, like, normally you put your guitar in the closet, right?
Yeah.
This guy had his guitar like up in the storage, and Kelly's like, "There's a freaking guitar here," and the guy's like, "Yeah, that's mine." It's like this old ass guy with like long hair, and he's like, "I'll move it for you," like super nice, and like Kelly's like, "It's supposed to be in the closet." Like
Kelly was that person, dude.
She was that person, but no, listen to this. She like smoothed it over like right away, like realizes that it's no big deal or whatever. I end up talking to the guy because she was like, "Oh, he's a musician too," like about me. The guy starts talking to me. The guy's this like famous musician that was for like, I think he was like in Earth, Wind and Fire or something, and he was going to do a tour in like or like Amsterdam or something, and it was just like so bizarre, dude. I end up getting the guy's autograph and stuff.
Yeah, that's funny. Kelly was that rude person though. Jeez,
I know. I was so upset.
Did you know the bathroom? You know,
we try to be like hyper aware of not being those people though when we fly, because we travel so much now.
Be nice. Yeah, you gotta be nice.
You gotta be nice.
Everyone's stressed.
Even we've been traveling so much, even like the security and people remember us at freaking Newark. They're like, "Oh, you guys are back! Like, what's up?"
Well, everyone, it's like being in a lot of traffic. Everyone's at that level of stress. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
traveling.
especially the people too, like working there. You got to be extra nice to them. They're scattered.
They're dealing with just person after person who's just like stressed and already yelling at them. Like,
yeah.
But did you know in the airplane bathrooms when you can turn the knob on the water left or right, it goes hotter or colder?
What?
It twists.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know that until the one day I actually was like, oh, this twist, and I twisted and it got hotter. I was like, oh, I didn't know you could change the temperature. Because I would always do, sometimes it'd be cold, sometimes it'd be hot. I thought it was just like whatever was left in the hot tank and cold tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can actually adjust
I thought I used to love flying, dude. Like, traveling is a lot.
Yeah,
like
a lot.
I don't mind it, but whew, I'm beat.
Takes it out of you for sure.
You gave a great speech, though.
Yeah, where were you at?
I was in Minnesota for a week. We went to a wedding. We actually went to, shout out to Phantom Engine, the guys that helped do all the sound mixing in the beginning of the podcast. We were trying to get everything like figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So that one of them got married, and it was pretty cool. And then I ended up making like a margarita for the first time ever there with the bartender. He's like a big fan. He's like, "Dude, let's do a video." And like,
saw that vid. That was a
told me how to make a margarita. It was sick. And then we did like a meetup thing, like a skate meetup. At this, not a skate meetup, just a meetup at a skate park, and like it was really cool. I thought like no one was gonna show, and like 30 people showed up, like give or take, like, throughout the whole time. No, not even all of them skaters too. Like just came through to chill.
ASF Vision
and
fans.
Yeah, it was cool. And then we flew to Phoenix because I had to give a speech at this conference, and dude, it was at this resort that was like featured on the Travel Channel. Like, stayed there for 2 nights. It was like 8 freaking different pools, like 3 different water slides. Like, it was
Dang.
nuts.
Did the bathrooms have towels, actual towels, instead of paper towel? Was it that nice? You know what I'm talking about?
What fucking hotels are you staying at, dude?
Ritz-Carlton will be like that.
No, they won't.
There'll be actual folded towels next to
Oh,
dry
yeah,
your
these are...
hands.
What hotel doesn't give... Oh, you mean for, like...
Drying your hands in the
Oh,
lobby
okay.
bathroom will have
Yes.
an individual towel that one person uses and then puts in the laundry.
I didn't go in the lobby bathroom, but
That's it's real nice, dude.
the hotel was mad nice.
Yeah.
But thing about resorts, dude, you can get like scammed. Like you go in there, you get like a room, you're like, oh, I got this sick deal on a room. Like it can be the bottom of the totem pole at like a super nice resort, and you're just treated like shit. They like see your room number, dude, and they're like, oh, I'm not really gonna help you.
Yeah. That's how most hospitality is, like in the US at least.
Really
it's
messed up.
It's like all status, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
Annoying.
It's so BS, dude.
That's how Delta is a lot.
I think that's why I don't like
status-based.
Delta. And the people are more like the travelers seem more angry. Like in first class, even like we were there for like we traveled Delta for business, so like we didn't have to pay for it. Got the first class and like, dude, the people were just like mad.
Yeah.
Like how rude.
How rude. That's insane. Like, what, that I got here before you?
Yeah. Like,
What do you mean?
that I'm blind and I pre-boarded?
How rude. That's why I love pre-boarding, to get my spot.
I know. You get
God,
your
people don't
luggage
understand.
up.
Like, no, I need to get me on pre-board so I can have my bag right there.
Dude, it's
I
a
can grab
big
it.
anxiety.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I had him give me my skateboard and put it by my feet a couple flights ago. I was like, is that legit?
Did you
Sure.
ask if they had a closet?
No, it was the actual flight attendant did it. Yeah, let's put this down here. I was like, okay, sure.
Oh, all right.
He put it wheels down too. I was like, dude, I'm gonna roll all over the place. What are you doing?
That's nuts.
But yeah. People love their status.
They do.
Yeah,
Love their status. I used to like think I liked that stuff too. Like when I don't know, when I wasn't like around it, I guess, and like being around it makes you want no part of it.
I mean,
Like getting the nice stuff, like getting a nice thing that you worked for is really nice, but like these people, some of them, it seems like they like just get used to it, you know?
people who think they deserve it, no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't ever want to be like that. You should definitely always be appreciative.
Dude.
Especially sitting first class is like, when I get bumped up, I'm like super appreciative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Like,
gonna
even
be,
the
I'm
fact
not gonna
that I
be
can-
up there and expect. I was kind of doing that. Usually, when you get on first class, they ask if you want to drink right away, right?
Yeah.
That's usually the standard for
It's
first
been
class.
like,
But when I
hit or
got on my
miss,
last
though.
flight, yeah, they didn't. I used the bathroom. I was like, "Can I get a beer when you get a chance?" She's like, "Yeah." And I sat down, and I was like, "Man," in my head, I'm thinking, "Man, where's my beer?" I started getting like that, and I had to check myself. Like, no, you don't deserve
Excuse
a
me.
beer right now just because you're sitting in 5 rows ahead of somebody else. You know what I mean? I had to
Yeah.
check myself, and I was like, "Where's my beer, dude?"
dude, and yeah, when you're in first class, you're getting your food before like economy's even getting a drink.
Dude, they were doing the pilot. The
It's
pilot called because there was turbulence. They're like, "We're gonna delay the service." But
Oh, you had one of
class-
those?
First class came through and served our food. I don't even know if they were serving in the back. Like they just did it.
Dude, it's messed
That was
up.
weird. I felt bad. I was
It's
like, "Man,
messed up.
I feel bad up here now,
It's
dude."
messed up.
Yeah, it's weird.
I learned like all these things, and I'm just like, wow, that's so fucked up.
Yeah, but dude, it's very helpful when like my dad used to fly for business, like Tokyo, Japan, all this stuff, like at least 3 times a year. Like he was like diamond status.
Yeah.
And he's had some where I had to fly my son back home to California in the wintertime, and like flight gets delayed. Like his flight got canceled, and like there was no other flights, but he called, and they like straight, I don't know how they did it, and if they bumped somebody off but they got him on like the next flight out because he was like dying, which is like,
Yeah,
dude,
Kelly's
that's
dad is
helpful,
diamond.
dude.
They
Yeah,
do
like-
some shady stuff.
They do it. They'll make it work for you.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I don't know.
the way it goes,
Strange.
dude.
That's the U.S. Yeah, people love their status, man.
But I mean, if you do work for it and you work your ass off and
Yeah, you're
like,
flying all the time.
yeah, like when we've had to fly every single week for the month of July doing that stuff, it's like, dude, honestly, if I couldn't fly business, like it would have been very miserable.
Yeah. Business is like, yeah, dude. If I can at least get business, I'm happy.
If I can
Even
rest,
that little bit of space, dude, is so important. It's not even wider. It's just more space in front of you.
Exactly. No, it's not wider at all, and it's 2 seats instead of 3. Like there's no middle seat.
Yeah, some business are.
Yeah.
Delta, some of the businesses you just have more leg room, but it's still 3 seats.
That's what I noticed too. Delta, the smaller planes are way worse than United small planes.
Small planes, yeah, it's still pretty cramped.
Yeah, well, like they wouldn't even let us bring our standard size carry-ons, like rollerback.
Small plane. Yeah, they make you door check them or whatever. Yep.
Yeah, but how about that airplane food, huh?
Good problems to have. Good problems to have. Airplane food. Not bad. Delta has the best food, dude.
It does. They do.
Dude, they have the best food. I don't know. Yeah,
what else is new? Any Clippies?
Clippies, yeah, dude. Got a banger last Saturday, 2 days ago.
How'd that feel?
Monday. Good. Hadn't been in the streets in a couple weeks again, so it felt good to get I had tried this trick a couple of times, at least once before at a different spot. So I was very happy. It came quick, too. It was like 20, 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
That's what's... Oh, only 25 minutes?
Yeah, it was quickly, maybe 30
That's a good feeling.
Scary one, though. I did it, like, perfect. I was like, oh.
Was it one of those ones where you roll away and you're like, yes! Like,
yeah, I was stoked. Definitely.
Did you yell?
No, you don't yell. Don't yell.
Dude.
Just don't do that.
I bring the stoke, bro.
It looks bad. It looks
I'm
bad,
the stoker.
Dude. Yeah, you wait till you're off camera. You get some dabs, dude. Be stoked, but don't have to scream like you just scored a touchdown.
That's why I do the touchdown dance.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Don't do that, dude.
I will say though, when I landed the thing at the skate park that I was trying for a year, that gap, dude, I couldn't help it. Like I had freaking rolling away from that. I was just like, fuck yes. Like,
yeah, I usually give out like a yes or like a.
That's what I mean. I don't do like that. I fucking threw my helmet down though. I was like, yes. Like,
oh man. When I was a kid, I did the classic. This is cringeworthy. You land, because this was a big thing back in the day. You land something and then you stomp your board. You focus your board.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a big thing back in the day. Did that once. Kickflip the Nate stair. First time I kickflipped something decent. Yeah, I tried for days and days.
Decent, I'd say it's pretty big.
8. Yeah, that was the first. Jeez, I must have been.
What's the biggest stair set you've been since you're blind?
14. 6 stair. That's the biggest thing I allied. I allied a bigger gap, but yeah, that's it.
What, like a
grass gap?
Oh,
Probably like the size like an 8, maybe. Damn, around there. Definitely the height. Definitely the length of an 8. Yeah.
What was on the other side? Just roll away?
Yeah, it's just like a parking lot alleyway. So you just kind of run to this building after a good stretch. That was my banger in my first part. We talked about this.
Yeah.
That was the biggest gap though.
Yeah, breakdown. Just real quick. Tell me how like a part's laid out, because I don't watch them and I never have. Like what's the layout? Like, you know,
like it'll be like, we always start off with a really good trick. You know, got to catch their attention, and then a couple really good tricks. You got to have a couple lines in there. You need to show that you can skate lines and do multiple tricks in a row. I guess the more variety, the better. You know, you want a couple gaps, couple rails, couple unique spots.
So it's the banger in the beginning. How many bangers would you say in the beginning though? Like 3.
You could be anywhere from 1 to 3 or 4 really good tricks.
And then you kind of cruise through the middle with some like flashy stuff.
Your good stuff, yeah. And then, but you always end with like the banger section is like freaking key change in the song,
Mm-hmm.
slow down, maybe a couple slow-mos haven't been that popular, I don't think, lately, but slow-mo used to be huge back in like early 2000s, late 90s. Like slow-mo all the bangers. Like once in regular speed, and then
Yeah,
like
I remember when
one in
slow-mo was big.
It was really big, yeah. So it'll be like, but always bangers in the end, and then your last trick is always the
How many tricks are like in a part usually?
rule of thumb is right around 30, 35. Like Jamie Thomas used to say like 35 tricks, right around there, 30 to 40 tricks. But he used to film. You would need like 40 tricks because he would film them like you do your Instagram videos, where it's like you're cutting. It's just the trick, not a lot of roll up, not a lot of runaway. So it's just like boom, 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 trick, trick, trick. And there were all these gnarly rail and gap skaters. So it was just like big rail, big gap, like fast, super intense music, and just pack in as many tricks as you can get.
Damn.
There's
that's crazy.
No fluff. No
you
fluff.
gotta. Kids were probably watching those over and over, trying to break them down.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'd like to hear that 9 Club.
Yeah, it's a long one. Jamie Thomas, that one.
No, like breaking down one of his parts.
Oh yeah, it was like because he would film a lot of the video, all the dudes, and he would edit all the videos. So he had this layout that he would do, and that's how he would do it. Had to be real fast, real gnarly.
What's your style?
It's hectic.
Do you have like a format for your parts?
Nowadays, I don't really have much input. I just kind of hand my footage over and trust those guys,
Is there any people you don't trust that like could get a hold of it to edit?
No. I trust everybody that has my footage for sure.
Have you ever had a
They're all
part come out
professional.
that you were like?
They're all very seasoned people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mulhern, been filming forever. I mean, he's like OG filmer, dude.
Of course, you have like the best guys around you. I'm just curious if there's like anyone that it could get handed off to that you would be like, oh, not him.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's only a handful of dudes, just like Tim at Real, and then the crew at Adidas. It's pretty much Mulhern, a couple dudes. But yeah, no, it's chill. I mean, I try to go at least 3 minutes is my goal. 3 minutes of footage. Just trying to get that.
And you never, sorry if you answer this, you never had a part that you were like not stoked on?
I mean,
because of the editing.
No, editing, no.
Just your skating. Like looking back, you're like, oh. Yeah, but that's the cool part. It's like your progression is through the parts,
Yeah, that's what I like to show because that's what I loved watching throughout early 2000s. The progression of skating went so fast. You could watch it from video to video to where like your mind would be blown every time a new video came on because it would just be crazier next level.
Damn, you were like actually a part of that, huh? Like when it was going on.
No, not me.
No?
No, dude, those are the real dudes, dude.
No. I'm sorry. I mean, you were skating when all that was happening.
Yeah.
Like the whole evolution of skateboarding.
The heavy video days. Yeah.
And like people just...
Video days is actually a video name, but...
Like things that were unheard of happening.
Yeah. Every video there was new things that hadn't been done, for sure. Which is still true today.
Of course. Then but this were like tricks that we use to this day, like every day.
Yeah, it was all never been done. Never been done tricks.
Yeah.
Like caution 360 flip nose blunt.
That's like a really famous
first
one,
time
right?
you see that. Yeah, I mean, like just big gaps, like Chris Cole backside flip. Wallenberg was a big one. Yeah, anything on El Toro was crazy back then. Like Shane Cross nose grind was crazy. I'm trying to think, what are the big ones? A lot of stuff on like Hollywood High, like the 16. A lot of first times on that.
Fucking wish I could see skating. Like I wish I was able to watch videos. They just always seem sick.
Dude,
like,
it's so dope.
I used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but like I still couldn't see what the board was doing, I could just see that like enough that I was like landing it and rolling away.
Dude, your mind would be blown if you could watch these dudes nowadays. It is insane.
I know. Even just listening to kids at the park, just like regular kids, it's like crazy.
And getting to go to the Dew Tour and seeing how fast people skate.
Yeah, that was mind blowing.
Like I watched Dennis skate. Dennis Buznet's like, holy shit. And Paul Shire, he skates so fast. I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
don't get that.
I don't get the speed is really crazy.
I think Justin skates like pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Then you kind of have a slower style, and I think I tried like meet in the middle. Like I'm kind of in the middle of that.
Yeah, I used to skate fast.
Yeah.
I used to be all about it. Now I get all tech, dude.
It's
I'm a
scary.
lame tech dude.
Well, skating fast blind is scary.
So scary.
It's one of the scariest things. You're like, dude, is there something in front of me? Like, did I go off course?
You get wrecked, dude.
Yeah.
You get wrecked. Like Mullins, that's why he got scared first time skating again in the streets. Was like something skating a ledge, and like busted his chin open and shit.
Ooh, recently?
No, this is way back when he first kind of started skating again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just like ran into a ledge or ran into something and hit his face.
Whoa, dude. Turn this alarm off, bro.
Clusive. CLUSIV. .io.
Yo.
Yo, what is Clusive? It's the first
online learning platform?
Sorry, I thought we were going back and forth. First online learning platform designed for blind people, by blind people. Achieve gainful employment, baby. Make more 1.8 times more the salary than your average.
Almost double, Daniel.
Almost double your income. They train. They team up with large companies to actually teach them how to talk to, how to train, how to be, how to employ blind people, and then they combine you with like actual blind and visually impaired people, and they teach the actual training for that specific company. They design the platform for learning and an e-learning.
And do you know what else is awesome? What? Did you know that 86% of job interviews nowadays are done online? Inclusive gives you the tools as a blind or visually impaired individual to take these interviews.
That's insane. They're the only ones providing that training for the blind.
I wish I had this when I was home, eating ice cream out of the tub and just like sad in a pair of sweatpants and trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life.
Well, how can I make money? How can I support myself? I don't want to live off this
how do I support a family?
This tiny little bit of money you get from the government
and they make it so you can't even grow. But Clusive makes it so you can grow. So thank you, Clusive. And go ask, if you want to learn more about Clusive, go ask your counselor.
That's right.
Ask your counselor about Clusive. And if you're a big company trying to get involved and get more blind or visually impaired on your staff, then go to clusive.io. Yo. And
CLUSIV.io.
And click that link.
Thank you, Clusive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going snowboarding actually tomorrow, the day after this comes out. I'm going to
in the indoor thing?
Yeah.
Is it in the one in Jersey you said?
Yeah, it's like apparently it's like very well known, American Dream. Like a lot of people know about it.
What's it called?
American Dream. Tommy Gunn's coming with me.
Dream. Oh, sick.
We're going snowboard tomorrow?
On Monday.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's like, tomorrow I'll have my gear, dude. What
Do you
can you
have
wear
your
in
gear?
there?
Yeah.
What do you have to wear?
Boots and a
It is
snowboard.
like under 32 degrees in there?
I don't know. It's got to be, right? Because snow.
It is, right.
Yeah, and in order for there to be snow, Dan, I think temperature has to be under.
Well, you can go to an ice rink and there's ice in it.
Why would I go? I'm not going ice boarding. I'm going snowboarding.
But I'm telling you that there can be ice in a room that is not 32 degrees.
Is this true?
Yes, but that is like underground piping and stuff. I don't know if they had something like that. I thought it would be sick if you could like snowboard in just like a light jacket or something.
I don't know. Probably.
You better bundle up. Shiver quiver. Not gonna be able to handle it.
I'm gonna bring my scarf and my mittens. My mittens.
Damn, that's gonna be hype.
Yeah.
It'll be so much better after all your skating, dude.
I'm pumped, dude. I've never snowboarded. I snowboarded once when I was like freaking
really?
7.
This'll
Yeah, I've like
be-
never snowboarded, dude.
Oh, it's gonna.
And it was not. I would not call that snowboarding what I did.
This will be really interesting.
I'm curious. How are we gonna do this, Tommy Gunn?
Hey, Otter boy.
Same way we skating.
No. How are you going to teach a
Boy,
blind
boy,
person?
Trial
Dude,
and error.
you have you got to wear the cowbell.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a cowbell.
No,
you
no.
need a
Tommy
cowbell,
wears the cowbell and he follows you,
That's what I meant.
and you ring it. Bing, ding, 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 ding. More cowbell, or you can do the tether. You can be tethered
yeah.
to the person. Is
I
another
actually have
method.
something, some intelligent input, because you know how you were talking about Kelly Slater wave last week, and how like that would be easier for a blind person versus being in the ocean because it's the same exact wave over and over. The American Dream is just one run, over and over. So we'll do like after a few runs, I'm sure you get like a map of it, just like you do at the skate park.
Yeah, it's gonna be different because
I'm gonna have Tommy Gun. I'm gonna have Tommy Gun freaking wear the cowbell at certain like landmarks. I'm gonna be like, you got to ring it when I'm about to come over here.
Well, it depends on how crowded it's gonna be too.
I think we're going when it's like they're like just opening.
Because how the guided skiers do either sound or you'll be tethered to the person.
Tethered sounds scary because I want to like hit jumps and shit.
Yeah, you don't want to be tethered when you're hitting a jump.
I'm gonna be hitting front and back crookies, dude.
Dude, jumps are gonna be really, really intense.
No, I'm actually pretty nervous. Snowboarding is like intense.
Because jumps are like there's a lot of
Get really wrecked.
well, it's more like going when you go up the ramp, or not ramp, but I guess it is a ramp.
Yeah,
A snow
the bank.
ramp. You go up the ramp, you're kind of leaning back, and once you go in the air, you have to make sure that you don't keep going backwards.
Yeah, but
know what I mean?
also
There's a
you
lot
don't
of
want to go too forwards and then
You need
catch
a
it
lot
on
of spatial awareness of while you're actually flying through.
the. Yeah, you don't want to catch it on the nose.
I can't wait to hear about this because you're gonna be going so much faster than skating. You're gonna feel like you're gonna be flying.
Oh, I'm really excited for that. I'm very nervous. I'm excited.
Well, you've
And
surfed and stuff, so you should be able to carve fairly. Get that down pretty quick.
I've been wanting to snowboard for a long time, dude. So I'm
Toe side,
really-
heel side, toe side, heel side, toe side, heel
Exactly.
side.
Is it like carving on a longboard, kind of?
Yeah, it's leaning. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not turning. You're leaning.
Dude, I'll end up going so fast.
You kind of pivot on your front foot.
I'm gonna need like
and
a
you lean
freaking
on and you
blow
lean
up
on your
wall at the bottom.
yeah. Well, stopping is a whole other thing too. Yeah. Lean on your heels and then lean on your toes. And lean on your heels. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be good.
It'll be a good one.
He's gonna
Dude, it's gonna be rail. There's probably a sick.
I'm
park in
hitting a
there,
rail.
Huh? Rails,
There's probably sick what?
boxes.
Yeah, do you
Park
know
in
how
there,
it's set
yeah.
up?
Pull some
Last
photos
time
up.
I saw it, they had a kink rail, like a down, flat down, and they had a regular down rail, like not a steep one, and they had a
Pull 'em
little
up?
jump.
Can you pull them up?
Yeah, yeah.
See if they're right on, or you got a gap to them.
Yeah, they're
I
right.
think they had one right on box. Yeah,
Yeah, you want
I'll look it
That's
up
probably
right
the starter is usually the right on box. What you're gonna want to do.
Am I gonna want to do like a 180 on the box? Like,
No, you're gonna want to ride into the box first and
Alright.
get a feeling of what it feels
is it a
like.
board slide?
You can go board slide.
What would you do?
The first time I go is stay straight, so you
Yeah.
know how long it is to get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds lame riding on, but no, the feeling is sick.
Dude, I bet
'Cause
I'm
it
down
feels
to
like
do
you're
it
actually
anyway.
grinding and like actually doing something. Yeah, it's sick, dude.
I'm like really. Snowboarding's exhausting too.
We're gonna have to go together when I go. I haven't been snowboarding in so long.
I know, dude. They reached out to me. I was like through the moon.
What? So they're gonna hook you up with all the gear. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna use my brother's snowboard and then just get
you
like
are?
boots there. Yeah,
Okay. What does he have?
he's got something nice.
Well, you got to know what it is. If it's gonna be a park board, did he ride park?
I told him I'm
assuming,
going
right?
there, and he said his board would be great.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Is
it's my brother John.
Is it Live Tech, dude?
I don't know.
You got a banana?
I'm working on
Banana
getting a
shape?
Burton.
What kind of Burton?
Dude, I don't know anything about snowboarding. I don't
What
even know
size
what
is it,
the...
dude? 147,
Oh
157?
my
What you
god,
rocking,
does
bro?
it go like that? It's an 825,
What
dude.
kind of cord you got in that thing?
825. I got bone Swiss bearings.
What's how much flex you got on this, dude? Is this cambered? What kind is this? Is it reverse camber? What
No,
is
it's
this, dude?
bamboo. It's got really good flex.
Oh my god. What kind of bindings?
Oh, I got 4x1 5ZXT
Never heard of
bindings.
that.
They're state of the art.
How are they the standard strap, toe strap, and across the top straps?
No, they're actually, it's like
Or is it
it's called 4-wheel drive, like you do with your Crocs.
Is it the heel
you pull
that
the
clips
back
in?
heel strap up.
Yep. Those are dope.
No,
So
I have no idea. I haven't
Oh,
even
they have
felt
those. Solomon make them, and
Dude, I haven't even felt a freaking snowboard. Like, what are they made out of? Fiberglass?
no, there's usually a wood core.
Wood core. What kind of board you got, Tommy?
It's a Vaughn snowboard.
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
I built it myself.
Built it.
Dude, the snowboarding
Proud of you, Tommy.
stuff is crazy.
It's pretty cool.
LibTech makes they grow their own trees for
You
their
know
own,
Liptech?
Yeah.
their own like cores, like they grow their own wood, like specifically designed for their boards and stuff.
Did you find it?
So they have a live cam. They mix it up. So
Oh, they mix it up.
yeah, they'll take down, but it's a
Where's
series
the
of
live cam?
rails.
I'm gonna freaking make my own park. Do you think they'll let me make a snowman?
I don't think this is gonna be able to snow you can pack. Maybe
It's not POW? This
Not-
isn't fresh POW, Tommy.
not gonna be fresh.
This
pop.
isn't fresh POW.
It's gonna be groomed
Not fresh
runs,
pop.
dude.
Dude, I need a POW
You
day.
gotta go to the real mountains.
Yeah.
Dude, does anyone got
Nice.
a pass for Tahoe? I want to go snowboard with a t-shirt
Nice and
on.
groomed. Yeah, Big Bear. My son's been dying to go. I gotta take him this year.
Dude, we should all go.
We should. I'm definitely gonna take him this year.
Let me know.
He's dying to go snowboarding.
Dude, I'm dying to go horseback riding in Hawaii. Feel that freaking
That hoof, dude. The
Oh,
hoof.
dude. Paul.
That's the first thing you gotta do. Make sure you film that video and send it to me. Finish that. This is a hoof. Don't stand behind the horse.
What happens?
You get knocked up. You can get killed, dude.
He just got knocked the fuck out.
You get knocked into the next dimension.
What
Kicked
movie
into
was
the-
that? It was Friday, right?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, dude. You gotta stay in the front hoof.
Oh, do you know what pisses me off?
You got a peeve, dude?
I got a peeve. I just thought of this.
Sorry, we're stealing
Dude, all right, so I
Like
watched
the show.
this, like, this was a while back, but I watched this freaking Netflix show, and I forget what it was called, but it was the main character was this blind girl, right? And there's a scene,
say Netflix?
yeah, Netflix, and it's
Show or movie?
it was a show.
Okay.
And I don't remember the name of the show. It was about a blind girl. She was blind. That's all I remember. But something that really, I stopped watching after the first episode because the first like episode, she's in her house and there's like an intruder, right? And they're like, oh, like she's like, oh no, intruder, and she hides under her kitchen table, right? But it's a glass fucking table, dude. It's see-through.
Oh my god.
And the girl's not even actually blind. Worst blind actress being blind, trying to be blind, and we don't hide on. We know if something's glass.
Yeah, that's
it
ridiculous.
really pissed me off. It was like, dude,
Didn't
we're
know
not
it
that
was glass.
stupid. Like, come on.
Unless it's a house you refer to, but a kitchen table is right out in the open.
I know, dude. It's hard.
Dude, I dare someone to challenge me a game of hide and seek. I will smoke them,
Dude, I was saying we got to play a game of dodgeball or tag with beepers on.
Yeah, that's on our list. It's on the list.
All right. Oh, yeah, and a water balloon.
Water balloon fight, snowball fight.
Snowball fight. Snow's coming, dude.
It's right around the corner.
I can't believe it.
It was really nice this week, but next week's supposed to be getting chilly. I actually spent I kept saying it to Heather, this is the last day. This is it. It's the last weekend. Yesterday. Had a really nice day at the lake.
Yeah, I heard on the radio it's like the last Saturday of summer.
I was saying this is it. This is the last day. But me and her and Otter just hung out at the lake, got in the water. Otter swam for like a good hour. He was hyped. It was nice, dude.
I bet he was.
But I was just thinking the whole time, like, oh man, I'm gonna miss this. But the water was already chilly. I'm gonna have to
Was
keep
it
getting
really?
in that water. Yeah, I gotta remember to keep getting in there while it gets colder and colder. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the polar plunge again.
We gotta do it like legit.
I'm so much skinnier now, though, dude. I was way colder.
Oh, dude. This is a
It's gonna
good
be
transition,
cold,
actually.
dude.
I got this article, and it's really baffling me. We gotta break this down, please.
Let's hear
All
it.
right.
What is this about?
So
Blindness?
this school in LA, people are slamming them because they posted a video, or they were showing this video to the students about
A woke video.
a woke video, calling junk food bad is wrong and promotes new concept of food neutrality that claims diet culture is based on oppression. And
Diet culture is based on oppression. Okay.
so,
Like
in the video,
what are
the
they
nutrition-
oppressing? They're oppressing like.
say what the video.
Keep going. Yeah. Sorry.
So the videos on Instagram condemning negative attitudes towards junk food and claiming diet culture is based on oppression. So basically, like, they're oppressing on, like, they're making people feel guilty about eating donuts and stuff like that. And the nutritionist in the video, whose name is Kara, I'm going to say this wrong, Niweb Diop, who works with one of the world's largest snack companies, Nabisco, urges people to, quote, eat without guilt.
Oh, so they're okay.
This
okay,
lady is
I get what
killing
you're saying.
people.
Eat without guilt.
She's.
I mean, you
she's saying-
should
No. Yes, that's
eat
good.
without guilt.
But to tell
To a certain
they're
extent.
educating kids in school that there's no such thing as unhealthy food.
That's what they're saying. Okay, so,
So-
that's what I was kind of getting at.
And the only three things they're saying that are bad for you to eat are foods you're allergic to, foods that contain poison, so maybe like what, like mercury? Is that poison? and then there's one other. I forget what it was.
So,
Can you find those?
yeah.
What are the three?
That's interesting.
You're allergic if it's poisonous. Here, I'm playing the video, right?
Yeah, we're gonna play the video.
All right, let's hear this.
mic on the video.
Let's hear this, doctor. Was she doctor? Or she just a nutritionist?
No, it's just a person that works for Nabisco.
I thought this was a nutritionist. No.
Picture of the video. Hang on.
Well, he's gonna try and find this video, but
And so instead of
so they're saying junk food is no longer. Junk food is no more.
they're saying that they're oppressing the diet culture is oppressing people.
I think the video may have been taken down,
Okay.
but
I mean, it sounds like they. Yeah, that's very strange. That
see,
schools should be educating people on
This
proper
is-
nutrition.
I think this is a mental health thing, because for me, when I start eating, like, and they don't say anything about, I will say they don't say anything about, like, control either of, like, how much junk you're putting into your body.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, when I get on these, like, spurts of putting bad, I guess so-called, we can't call it bad food, but so-called bad food in my body, I start to feel, like, depressed, and I start to feel bad about myself. But is that because we've been saying that for years?
That's the diet culture
Of oppression?
oppressing you.
It's not my actual brain and organs and, like, things inside me being like, dude, please chill with, like, the Big Macs.
Well, the only problem is there's truth to that in the way that people overdo, like the fat shaming.
That's what I don't want people to think I'm fat shaming, because I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm very
saying
body
that-
positive. Like,
I'm just saying that there's truth into the only truth into kind of what they're saying is that yes, there's a problem with people's vision of themselves because of, popular culture's view of what is, a healthy body and what is, with, like super skinny, like crazy, like that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like we
So
tell
there's
people a
truth in
healthy body
that.
is a six
Right.
pack and muscular
Yeah,
and
which is not
and cut.
true.
Well, that makes a good point because of wrestling, I literally have a body image issue. Like, and also being blind because I couldn't see other people around me. So, like, when I was at my peak in wrestling and, like, when I'm in judo training, like, and in shape, like, down to weight and stuff, I feel like, dude, I have a six-pack, I have no fat on me and all this stuff. So the second I gain anything and, like, look any differently than that, I think I'm out of
you
shape. And I
you're
think
not
I'm, like,
fat.
yeah. And it's an awful way to be.
It's like the body dysmorphia starts coming.
I have true body dysmorphia, and like I think everyone else around me is just this Greek god like walking around.
So I'm assuming that's what they mean by the diet oppression or whatever, right?
No, because they're saying the only 3 foods that are bad for you are foods you're allergic to. Yes, that's
poison in
I
it.
agree with that.
Yes.
Food with freaking rat poison,
Well, poison. I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
mercury,
sodium nitrates.
Yeah,
that
sodium
considered
nit-
poison. I
chlorophyll.
guess.
Don't eat
More
chlorophyll
like
tacos.
chlorophyll. So don't eat anything that America pretty much produces.
I think we found the video.
Earn food. We are all incorrectly
Alright,
taught
start
from
over.
a young age that our size, and therefore the foods that we eat, are markers of our self-worth. Moralizing food can lead to harmful relationships with food and disordered eating.
True.
Focusing on good and bad choices, try to approach food with neutrality in mind. The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants, or food that is spoiled or is otherwise inedible. Eat guilt regardless of what society says.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
There you
there's
have it,
definitely
folks.
truth. There's truth to what she was saying.
There's
for
truth in the
sure.
pudding,
But to say that there's no things that are bad.
but to
for you,
say
like,
that
no.
pudding isn't unhealthy,
Well,
I
don't.
don't think
I
we
don't.
can do-
Yeah, I don't think it is necessarily. I mean, it is. It's it's a very fine line between there. It's getting gray, dude.
Is a Big
Because
Mac
you
healthy,
can-
Dan?
you can-
Dan,
it's
is
not-
a is
It's not healthy, but it's not extremely bad for you to where it's going to be taking years off your life unless you're eating that every day and you think that that is normal. If you think that that is that eating a Big Mac every day is part of a balanced diet,
but I think
that is
that's the
that is
thing.
not
The
healthy.
key word here is balance, and
Yeah.
maybe you could eat a Big Mac every day if you're working out.
Yeah,
as well.
Even then, yeah, yeah.
Even then, it's still. Are you gonna drink freaking
Yeah.
a Coca-Cola with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and say this is good for me?
Forever? No. Yeah. It's not good for you to do that in accession. Yeah.
Listen,
But
I'm all for having a good meal, and I have a bad relationship with food because I'll romanticize food, and like it's one of my addictions.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting what they're saying, but it's seems to be a little extreme to say that yeah, the bad foods are the 3 and then obviously spoiled food was just funny.
Yeah, so just stay away from food with freaking chlorophyll. All right,
I mean,
what's
everything
next?
has
Give me
freaking
something
nasty.
else. Give me something else.
Do you want to talk about the dude who
What else you got?
the Super Bowl
What's the
ring?
other one after that?
Do you like the Super Bowl ring one?
What's the one after that?
The guy who Idaho man rides unicycle over 30 miles while juggling.
No. There's a
What's the
guy
Super
that
Bowl ring one?
there's a guy in New Jersey that got arrested because he. What did he do, Tommy?
He's from New Jersey. I don't know why they feel the need to include that in the article, but this happened in Santa Ana, California, and he posed as a former New England Patriots player in order to buy and sell Super Bowl rings that he claimed were gifts to Tom Brady's family, and he was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Whoa.
Well, first
so-
of all, can we be clear that no one in California is from California?
Well, there's a lot of people from California and
No, I'm
California.
just kidding.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of freaking.
But wait, so he was pretending he was an ex
He was pretending to be
Super Bowl champion.
an ex Super Bowl champion, or
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He was pretending to be a Patriot.
I'm sorry, not an ex Super Bowl champion.
Yeah,
He's pretending
once
to
a
be
Super Bowl champion, always a Super Bowl champion.
Pretending to be a Super Bowl champion. And he actually bought these rings. Who did he buy
No,
them?
where did he get these rings? Were they fake?
They were fake.
They were fake rings.
Oh, and he
Fake
was
Super Bowl
selling
rings, and he sold them for how much?
I see.
300?
$63,000.
$63,000.
I see what he.
How'd they catch him?
That's a lot of money
Someone.
for a ring.
So, to sum it up, I think it went to a pawn shop, and then someone else bought it for way more than $63,000, and then found out it was fake, and then they went back to the pawn shop and then traced it back to this
To
New
that
Jersey
dude.
dude. And
What's his name?
It's an interesting scam.
do you want to hear his name?
Yeah.
Tony
Scott Spina Jr.
Scott Spina.
Scott
25
Spina.
of Roseland.
He's only 25. He's young, dude.
He's from Roseland.
He got 3 years.
3 years in the
3
pen,
years
dude.
in the clink.
Don't
for
pretend to be
selling
Tom Brady's
fake
teammate.
ring. He said he got him from Tom Brady.
Damn, he only got 63 for him.
That sounds like a lot, but I guess
Yeah,
I always wonder
that's
how
a
much
lot
if you
for-
could buy those things. But funny scam, dude.
Some crazy people.
Dang, dude.
Fraud. That's a crazy thing to pretend to be someone else like that hardcore.
Yeah. I wonder how many.
You just got to go into acting or something.
I wonder how many. I mean,
Oh,
He
it
must
didn't
have-
end there. Holy
he must. I was gonna
shit.
say he must have worked himself up to the Super Bowl rings. Like he must have been selling other stuff. Was like, I'm going for a ring for like $60K.
He sold another ring at an auction house for $100,000, and then he, in a auction, sold another for $337,000.
Holy smokes!
Wait, 337?
He was working himself up to $1 million, dude.
Dude, did he have to? Yeah, of course, he had to pay everything back. He's
Sure, I mean, he didn't spend it already.
poor Scott. Dude.
That's
Scott
kind of
Spinner.
crazy that the
I
auction.
wonder if he's dizzy.
It's
Spinning
funny,
so much.
it's funny the auction places didn't catch that. You know, like I'm assuming it has
Yeah,
some
aren't
kind
they
of-
supposed to have like
legit
legit
paperwork.
people looking at them and stuff? Like
Yeah,
those people are supposed to eye that stuff out.
yeah.
Looks like I'm not shopping at pawn stores because they're not doing their research.
Pawn shops are sketch.
Yeah, you ever been to one?
I have. Yeah.
I bought a bass at a pawn shop for $40 and still have it.
Dang,
Bass guitar, it still works.
it's a good price, dude.
Yeah, it was great.
My mom had a housekeeping lady come and stole one of her rings, like a diamond ring. And I think that's how they
No way.
caught her was like,
Oh, was she like stealing mad stuff from people?
yeah, from like all kinds of people, yeah.
Oof.
And like, I don't know if did they get her ring. I don't think they got her ring back, but they went to a pawn shop and saw that she had been selling other stuff, like other people's rings. That's how they got her at the pawn shop, dude. It's first place the police go.
What was her name?
I don't even know. Wouldn't even really want to say it.
I know.
Sketchy though, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. I'm like a very trusting person too, so it's
Yeah, same. My mom was
Suck.
like that too.
yeah.
Now she doesn't want to have anyone in the house cleaning the
Yeah,
house. Now
I don't
you know
blame
what I mean?
her. How could you trust anyone after that?
Actually, now she does have a new lady. Yeah, it was really cool.
She probably watched it like a hawk.
Yeah, she doesn't leave her shit around anymore.
Yeah. The lockbox.
Just jewelry is a funny thing. How it's like
Well,
art. You know what I mean? You
It
can just-
never loses its value really if it's
yeah,
like
gold
good
and stuff like
jewelry.
that. Yeah.
Gold just goes with the price of gold. Like the price of gold can go up and you just freaking
Mm-hmm.
sell that.
Yeah.
I like investing in jewelry because I have always liked jewelry. So I like get myself something and like I'll hit a milestone and like get myself like a ring or something, you know, or like a necklace.
Super Bowl
Just
ring?
something that like means a lot to me. And then
You like jewelry, huh?
yeah, I do.
I don't wear too much. I wear watches. That's the only thing I wear.
Got this sick watch. Yeah, make
That's
sure you guys
the
go.
only thing I wear.
Make sure you guys go click that E1 link and use that discount code because we got the E1s, dude. Which one do you have? You have the
Mine is the Apex.
Apex,
Oh, I'm blocking it with my mic.
but you have like a special.
Yeah, they sent me this band, the prototype band. That's like more of a sport band. So it's like a stretchy, super comfortable.
Do you wear it when you skate?
When I skate hard, no. Because it's not good for, they say don't do like really intense
Right.
stuff with it like
Do you
that.
use it when like skating in the park in the back?
If I'm chilling, yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Okay.
I have
That's
the
freaking dope, too.
mine's called the Element, and it's like the sleek one. That's like I use it for like speaking engagements and
Yeah, I'm
for
getting
weddings
one.
and stuff.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
it's
one of those.
dude. The coolest thing about these watches is they're made for the blind, but also for the sighted. That's what I
Yeah.
love about them.
It's a conversation piece. Yeah.
Yeah, it is dude. I was speaking one time I was keynote speaker for a high school graduation this year, and this guy I'm like standing in line to go do the walkout, you know. And he's like, dude, that watch is sick. It was like one of the administrative guys.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Started telling him about it and like show him how. So like, there's 2 ball bearings, and the minute one that's on the face, if it gets out of place, you just shake your wrist and it brings it back because of the magnets. And I was showing him that and how you could feel it and don't have to look at your watch, tell the time. And he was like, I'm ordering one of those right now, and literally pulled it up on his phone and ordered one.
So, I mean, they're just dope looking, dude, and feeling.
Well, dude, you guys better keep a lookout because we're going to be doing a giveaway on the next episode.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are subscribed to 4 Bad Eyes, that you leave comments and reviews, and that you tell your friends about 4 Bad Eyes.
And we're going to hand pick one of you.
Yeah, and pick one of you.
We'll
We'll tell you how
watch.
next podcast. We'll
Yep.
tell you all the info and the deets. But yeah.
Sweet.
All
It
right.
was fun.
Eyes and ears. Make sure you send in those questions.
Great app.
Let us let us know how you like the blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God.
Let us know what guests you want us to get on. Thank you to Tommy Gunn, always
Tommy.
keeping his seat warm and doing his job well.
Yes.
Always
Thank
going
you,
above and beyond.
Tommy.
Tommy. Great articles. It's good articles. So he said it was his pleasure. That's it, eyes and ears. I'm Dan Ferraro.
That's it. Eyes and ears. I am Anthony Mancina. We'll see you next time. Keep pushing.
Maybe they'll see us. One love.
Keep pushing, and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.